Good morning, church. Today I'll be speaking on Matthew, in chapter of Matthew 14, and it's when Jesus is teaching the multitude, and this is the story about feeding the 5,000. And I'm going to read from 14 verse 15, and it says, "When it was evening, his disciples came to him saying, 'This is a deserted place, and the hour is already late. Send the multitudes away, that they may go into the villages and buy themselves food.'" Next verse. "But Jesus said to them, 'They do not need to go away. You give them something to eat.' And they said to him, we have here only 5 loaves and 2 fish. And he said, 'Bring them here to me.'" So you see here, Jesus and the disciples, they had a problem in their hands. They had to feed 5,000 people. And the first response of the disciples was, let's get rid of the problem. Let's run away from the problem. And how many of us are like that, right? The minute something happens wrong in our life, our first response is, we don't want problems. Let's run away. This is not right. Let's just, leave it and go. Jesus, save me. Get rid of the problem, Jesus. Get rid of the problem. But you see what Jesus says? Jesus said they do not need to go away. That means your problem does not need to go away. See, for us as Christians, life is very different. You have to remember this. For us, it's not about running away from our problems. See, if Jesus didn't tell them, no, bring them here to me. If they didn't obey Jesus and bring those 5 loaves and 2 fish, if they didn't go and put Jesus in the center and said, okay, fine, maybe Jesus has a solution, the 5,000 would never have been fed. The miracle would have never taken place. They would have never seen that. They would have never achieved that in their life. So when you run away from your problems, you're actually giving up the opportunity to grow and see God's power in your life. For us as Christians, our fear should never take grip of us, but our faith should take the lead. Our problems are not to destroy us as Christians, but our problems is an opportunity to invite Jesus and go to Him and allow His power and His might to show us, who He is, and show us how through Him alone, we can see how we grow, how we move higher in life. After I had my encounter with God, anytime He taught me these 2 things about what problems are in life, okay? One is that it's about when you are going through your crushing times, it's about how, He's crushing you to produce oil. And that's something so precious that you grow so much and you mature. But another thing, your problems are, what's a trampoline? Like you jump, and when you jump, you go lower, but then you jump higher. So your problems, it's that point when you're going lower and you think, oh no, but if you allow Jesus to take the lead and you put your faith in God, you don't understand, but you're going to bounce back higher. And that's your problems. If you allow Jesus and you put your faith in God, you may feel like you're going down, but you're actually going to bounce higher. That's why I just want to encourage the church that don't be afraid of your problems, but invite God, because we serve the same God who said, if you remember, is there anything too hard for me? Is there anything too hard for our God? So invite Him, and you will see how because of Him, you will achieve much and you will go higher and higher because of Jesus and Jesus alone. Amen.